Hey everyone, SBFlaws4 here, back with another video. Today I want to summarize all the upcoming news and updates that were featured in the recent Girls Band Party Station live stream, talking about the upcoming updates to the 5th year anniversary of the Japanese server of the BanG Dream game. Now, there's a lot of information to cover, so hopefully I'll go through things as quickly, as efficiently as possible. Of course, if I miss anything, or maybe if you need clarification on some things, let me know in the comments below. I'd be very happy to help. Also, a reminder, if you like my content, give a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. All that support is greatly appreciated. One other small thing is that in my Discord server, I ask a studio question, which is usually for my weekly podcast. If you're not familiar with my podcast, definitely check it out. And the question was about what my members are looking forward to in the 5th year anniversary. This is going to be a bit different. I'm going to feature those responses I got in this video, not in my podcast, because it's pertaining to the 5th year anniversary. Some of our wishes came true, others not so much. But again, I'll have them labeled here regardless. So for those maybe familiar with my content and a little bit confused as to why it's being featured here, that's sort of the reason why. So let's just hop right into it. There's a lot of information I need to cover, so let's go. Alright, when you log in, you get 5,000 stars and 100 tone crystals. I think one of my server members mentioned that this is something that he wanted. Well, there you go. That's your wish there. So make sure you log in, guys. There's also going to be a daily 10 pull that requires no stars, and you could do it up to 10 times. So that means 100 free pulls. So definitely don't miss out on that too as well. The period that you could do your free pulls is anywhere between March 12th and April 9th. During the 5th year anniversary, you could collect 5th year anniversary tokens at the end of lives. And these tokens can be exchanged for great items, like as you could see the skill tickets, the cans, and most notably, Gacha tickets. So definitely play during this 5th year anniversary period to get those tokens so you could exchange for those lovely prizes. The period that you could collect these tokens is between March 12th and March 31st, and the exchange will be available from March 12th to April 6th. New song to celebrate the 5th year anniversary. It's called Circle Thanks Music, and it's a song that features all 35 members singing together. This is going to be great. It's going to be featured in the BanG Dream Dreamer's Best album on March 16th, and it's going to be added into the game on March 12th. So when you open the game, starting on March 12th with that anniversary in mind, you're going to have that new sort of opening video with this song. I'm not going to show the opening video here in this video. I might link it in the description below. It's already on the YouTube channel, so you can check it out if you want to have a listen. Here's the new key illustration for the 5th year anniversary. As you could see, a lot of the characters are in their new 5th year anniversary costumes. So we're actually going to take a quick sneak peek at all of the costumes very shortly. But yeah, new key illustration here. So let's go over very quickly some of the new costumes for each of the bands here. And you guys can let me know in the comments below which 5th year anniversary costumes you think are the winners, like which ones you prefer the most. Let me know in the comments below. So here's Poppin' Party, and here is Afterglow. Here we have Pasta Palettes. Over here is Roselia, Hell Happy World. Here's Morphonica. And here's Raise Us Sweelin. So let me know in the comments again which costumes you like the most. I actually really like the Roselia ones, even though it's like a weird, I don't know, it's a shade of blue that's a bit reminiscent to their past. But I really like the Roselia ones. I also really like the Pasta Palettes ones with a little nice fancy hat. That's pretty fun. So, but let me know in the comments, guys. They're adding a new game mode called Stage Challenge, where you could complete stages and meet certain target scores in order to get a sort of ranking and get more prizes as a result. So each band has 25 stages and 25 songs. Each of them have their own unique target scores and attributes and requirements they have to meet in order to get a maximum of 3 stars. And you could flex with your friends and maybe get up to 75 stars, just like those ranking stars on this stage challenge. So as you can see here, there's very specific requirements that you might have to do in order to complete a stage. So for instance, on the star beat section here, there are 3 target scores of 600,000, 1 million, and 1.3 million. You could only use Poppin' Party members in your band In this case, the attribute doesn't matter, but there could be instances where you have to use specific attributes like a pure or powerful, etc. And you need to at least attain 1 star in the stage in order to move on to the next stage. As you could see, that stage 7 is locked until you beat stage 6. So again, this is a really interesting sort of solo mode that kind of goes into high score ratings. So it's a very interesting new feature and mode in the game. And as I mentioned before, this is an opportunity for you to get extra stars, extra coins, and badges without having to necessarily be fully pay to win, I guess, lenient. Even free-to-play players can certainly take advantage of these extra prizes that they can. So I think this is a pretty smart way of increasing the, I guess, the usage of high score rating without being too overly favoring towards pay-to-win players. And as I mentioned before, you could actually flex on these stars with your friends and see who has the best stage challenge ranking in each band. So you could see and compare your rankings with your friends and see who has the best sort of high score rating or stage challenge stars. Exciting feature here, you can now play music videos from certain songs in multi-live. Before, this is a free live exclusive feature where you could only play having the music video in the background of a song during free live, but now you could actually do it in multi-live. Do note you have to make sure you have the file of the MV downloaded beforehand, but once you do that, you can now play this during multi-lives when you're playing with friends. So really exciting new feature for those who are really interested in that. Area items can now be unlocked to level 7, so you can upgrade them further now. You can see, of course, those are the attribute items as well as the properties attributes, so you can level up to level 7. Again, it's a little strange that some sections in the, I guess, the area item section are completely blank and have been blank for 5 years, but whatever, right? Let's level them up to level 7. Here's some info for this year's birthday gacha. So birthday gachas were a thing that started last year, so now every character in the game has a birthday costume, so they'll need to make a new one, starting with Sayo and Hina. So according to this particular post, it's going to be a sweets theme to their outfits, so everyone's going to have a sweets theme to their costumes. Okay. After the first 10 pull, you could get a stamp that you could use for multi-lives that's related to the birthday character in question. And it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's still going to be after 100 pulls. You could spark, so that's great. And you can even pull for older birthday gacha cards in these new 5th year anniversary birthday. So if you missed on any of the old birthday gachas, there's a possibility for you to get them back in these new birthday gachas. Now keep in mind, they're actually only now available for 3 days rather than the 6-7 days that they're usually on. So you only have 3 days to pull on them. So if you do decide to pull on these banners, you only have a shorter time to do so. The 5th year anniversary is when the Star Seal mechanic is going to be introduced to the game. As a reminder, this is basically like a pity system in Gacha, but this pity could carry over to other banners, which is not something that BanG has had, unlike in other games, so this is a welcome addition. I go into detail about this particular system in my previous Garupa Station review video, so definitely check it out. It should be in the card above if you are unfamiliar with that. I'm not going to go into detail here. You could check out the other video if you want to learn more about this Star Seal mechanic. So it seems like now you could spark for older DreamFes cards. How this works is you can, again, collect pity on that particular DreamFest banner, and instead of exchanging for one of the 2 featured DreamFest cards when you hit the 300 mark, you can actually exchange it for one of the older ones. In this case, you could see the 2017 Sayo, the 2018 Mocha, and Kanon cards are featured in this exchange shop. Now, I don't think DreamFest can carry over. Like, you can't, like, sort of maintain pity on DreamFest for one DreamFest to the other. I might be wrong. And also, I'm not too sure whether or not it's just these 3, and I'm guessing the 2017 Aya as well, those 4 cards, or can you exchange for other older DreamFest cards? I'm guessing no on that. But again, for those maybe who are more familiar with that, let me know in the comments below. But this is just a general idea that you can spark for older DreamFest cards in a DreamFest banner now. But again, the pity system, I don't think that carries over, and I don't think it's like every single old DreamFest card that you could spark. It's only going to be very specific ones depending on the banner. The next event for JP Dory very soon will be BackStage Pass 5. Not surprising because at every anniversary there's always this BackStage Pass event. This is the 5th one, featuring the keyboardists, which we'll see very shortly. This event's a little bit weird. There's going to be like a first half and a second half to the event, one on March 12th and the other one on March 18th. I'm guessing is to sort of match up with the Gacha's banners that will be associated with that. We'll talk about that in just a bit. But yeah, BackStage Pass is going to BackStage Pass 5 is going to be the event that starts on March 12th. So there's going to be 2 new festival gachas. So there's going to be a DreamFest in March 12th and a Kirameki Festival in March 18th. So 2 different big gachas that are upcoming. For this particular gacha, we have the DreamFest are revealed. So the DreamFest characters are going to be featured that are Himari and Aya. So those 2 are DreamFest cards. And then for the BackStage Pass 5 gacha, the Girls Band Life 5, we have the following characters featured as the gacha. 4-star Arisa, 4-star Rinko, 4-star Misaki, and the 3 stars we have Tsugumi and Pareo. So you can see those are all the keyboardists. Eve and Rui will be featured in the BackStage Pass 5 event as event cards. So for Eve and Rui, you can get those for free. Rui is not really a keyboardist, but Morphonica doesn't really have one, so she kind of gets slotted in here. So I'm just going to briefly go through all the cards. They have been previewed as well, but I'm just going to go briefly through all of them because, you know, we have a lot of things to cover and it's already been a pretty long video already. So I'm just going to briefly look over the cards with not much comment to it. So let's go. Untrained Himari Dreamfest, and here is the trained Himari. I'm just gonna say because I love Himari. She's so cute. The roller skates though. Here is Untrained Aya Dreamfest, and here is the trained Dreamfest. And I'm just gonna have to comment on this. The pastel pink, she actually just looks like a goddess, honestly. All right, let's go over to the BackStage Pass 5 event cards. So these are the 3 stars. Here's Eve Untrained, and here's Eve's trained card. Here's Rui's Untrained card, and Rui's trained card. Now let's go into the gachas. So these are the 3 stars. So here's Tsugumi's untrained card and Tsugumi's trained card. Here's Pareo's untrained card and Pareo's trained card. So those are the 3 stars for the gacha. Here's Arisa's untrained card and Arisa's trained card. She's one of the 4 stars in the gacha. Rinko's untrained card and Rinko's trained card. If you guys have noticed, these are sort of nods to the initial 3 stars. Here's Misaki/Michelle's untrained card, and here's Michelle's trained card. So again, as a reminder, Arisa, Rinko, and Misaki/Michelle, they are the 4 stars of this gacha, alongside Tsugumi and Pareo as the 3 stars. And the gacha starting on March 12th. We don't actually have any previews for the Kirameki Festival cards that are happening on March 18th. Most likely we'll get a quick stream or something, a preview of those cards in the near future. And once more, they remind you that you could exchange any DreamFest seals that you get while pulling on this DreamFest banner. And you could exchange them for any one of these old DreamFest cards. So we have the 2017 Aya and Sayo, as well as the 2018 Mocha and Kanon. All right, Artist Spotlight. So as we already know, Eve, the producer, is producing a song this month for Roselia, and the song has been revealed. It's going to be called Senko, translated as Flashlight. The animation music video will be released on the official BanG Dream YouTube channel on March 12th. There's already a preview and a teaser out there already, so definitely check it out. It sounds great. I love Eve, and I love Roselia, so this is a match made in heaven. Looking forward to it. In addition, there's going to be a new cover song by Roselia that was produced by Eve as an original song. Of course, this is Kai Kai Kitan, which everyone should be familiar. It's the Jujutsu Kaisen opening. So Roselia is going to be covering that. It's also going to be released on March 12th. In more surprising news, they've already revealed the 4th artist spotlight as well. Pasta Palette is going to have a song produced by Zach, another producer very familiar with a lot of anime songs out there. March 18th is going to be when this song is actually going to be released. Here's a preview of what the animation music video characters look like. It definitely has a bit of that Zach feel. Pasta Palettes with the nice, it's kind of like a neon-y kind of thing. It's really interesting. It's also something I'm quite looking forward to. They look quite cute here. The song name is also revealed. It's going to be called Brand New Pastel Road. And as a reminder, it's going to be out on March 18th. So less than a week after the Eve Roselia song. In addition, Past the Palettes is going to be doing a cover song from one of Zach's original songs called Sparkling Daydream. This is the opening theme song to the anime Chunibyo. So again, it's also going to be released on March 18th. So there you go. 4 artist spotlights, 3 more to go. 2 of them being released this month. We'll see how quickly the other 3 will come. Of course, the ones that are remaining are Afterglow, Morphonica, and Hello Happy World, in some order that we don't know. All right, let's talk covers. So starting on March 13th, there's going to be 1 new cover added to the game, 1 for each band, so up to 7 songs, and they gave us teasers on which songs will they be. Now, we have Past the Palette and Poppin' Party here. Now, at the time of this recording, they've already revealed what these songs are going to be. Past the Palette is Haru wo Tsugeru, which is a song from Yama, so that's going to be released on March 13th, and Poppin' Party is singing the very iconic Vampire song from Deco 27, so that's going to be released on March 14th. By the time you're watching this video, maybe the other previews are already going to be revealed, but for these other ones, we're actually not sure by when I'm recording this. With Afterglow, March 15th, they have a song that starts with the letter Me in Japanese. A lot of people might be thinking Meruto, which is every Project Sekai player's favorite meta song, but I'm more thinking along the lines of something like Mental Chainsaw from Kairiki Bear, because Venom is a song from Kairiki Bear that Afterglow already covered around last year, so we'll see. Maybe that's something that they'll do. Again, we're not sure what the song is yet. Morphonica, you see the U, you kind of see the N kind of leaking over. It's pretty obvious it's going to be Unravel, the Tokyo Ghoul opening. That's going to be released on March 16th. Morphonica always seems to get the really difficult vocals to sing, but you know what? That's how they roll. Roselia gets a song that starts with the letter R. There's too many songs out there that starts with the letter R. Based on what I've seen, the 2 most popular guesses I've seen were Realize by Konami Suzuki. This is the opening to ReZero's 2nd season. And it makes sense because there's a lot of Konami Suzuki songs in the game. The other one is Rising Hope from Lisa. It is a song that's featured in D4DJ. Maybe they still have the licensing. I'm not too sure. But this is the opening to the irregular Magic High School. I'd be really excited if it was the latter song, but I don't know. I'm not keeping my hopes up on that. Reviver from My First Story is also one I saw a lot, but I don't know about that one. That's interesting. Raise a Ceiling here. The obvious choice here is No Show Sakuretsu Girl. From I think it's Reduriri. That is pretty much guaranteed there with that character. That's like pretty much the most iconic song with that character. So yeah, it's probably going to be that. And finally, on March 20th, I forgot to mention the dates, but you could kind of say it's on a daily basis, right? So on March 20th, which is the final day of this new covers, this song Ku from Hello Happy World is going to be released. Not a lot of songs out there that have that title, but it's kind of vague still regardless. The most obvious choice is probably Kuchizuke Diamond by Weaver, which is the opening to Yamada and the 7 Witches. It's featured in Argonavis and covered in there before. I wouldn't be surprised. I think it makes sense. So that's going to be my guess. So for those maybe who are watching and the guesses have not been revealed yet, let me know in the comments below what you think the other songs might be. Also, fun fact, by the time March 20th hits, will officially hit 200 cover songs in the game. So big props to BanG for that. More songs? Let's talk about them. So 7 songs will be having the new special difficulty added starting on March 19th. And remember, these special difficulties have like the weird like inner sliders, like the orange and purple ones, as well as the weird wavy notes. So they're a little bit more tricky, but these 7 songs are going to have special difficulties. March 19th is going to be Eternal Blaze from Roselia. Morphonica is going to have Akehacho. Afterglow has Amanojaku. Poppin' Party is Hikaru Nara. Past the Palettes is Discotheque, Raise a Suilen is Hitori no Yoru, and Hello Happy World is Go-Go Maniac, which will end off on March 25th. A couple of songs will be getting MVs, music videos, added to the game. On March 12th, we have Poppin' Party Starbeat, Hello Happy World's Weekend Flay Flay, and Past the Palette's iconic famous song Unite from A to Z, and the MVs are going to be featured from the BanG Dream Film Live 2nd Stage. March 13th, again, 2 more songs from the Film Live 2nd Stage. We have Afterglow's Heidi Capriccio and Roselia's R. The Roselia train continues on March 14th. A couple of songs from the movies. The first movie, episode Roselia 1, Proud of Oneself, as well as Yakusoku from the second movie, Song I Am. March 15th continues the Song I Am movies with Song I Am itself, as well as Union's Road. March 16th will feature songs from the BanG Dream Poppin' Dream Poppin' Party movie, which will have Breakthrough, Time Lapse, and Tokimeki Experience. So those are new MVs there. And March 17th, the same movie had 2 other songs featured, Prelude to Gold, as well as Drive Us Crazy from Roselia. So that's going to be added to the game. And Drive Us Crazy, I almost forgot about this. It's not in the game yet. It's such a good song. It's not in the game yet, but it will be added in the game on March 17th. So I'm looking forward to that alongside this MV. This last bit of news is not really related to the game, more related to the franchise, but I just want to briefly mention it. Slight bias, but Roselia is going to have a mini album called Rosen Horizon. It's going to be released on May 18th, and it's going to feature 4 songs as well as a cover song. So the songs that are listed in so far are Rosen Horizon as well as Spector. There's 2 unrevealed songs, but I'm guessing they're going to be revealed during the Edelstein Day 1 and Day 2 lives and the movies that come associated with it, or like kind of episodes associated with it. So we'll look forward to that very soon. And the cover song, again, we don't know. It could be that song that started with the letter R earlier, but that's also going to be featured in this mini album on May 18th. That's all, folks. That's a lot of stuff to cover, and I might have even missed some important stuff. So if I did miss anything, or maybe there's something you need clarification on, let me know down in the comments below. I would be very happy to elaborate or maybe contribute to any meaningful news and discussions about this. So are you guys excited for the 5th year anniversary? Let me know in the comments below, and of course be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content like this. And again, every Girls Band Party live stream, I will try and do a summary so that for those who may not be as proficient in the language as you see here, I'll do my best to try and help you guys out. So yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, we'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.